Hey, Bestie, welcome back to my life. Sorry I got disconnected earlier, so welcome back. And long time no life, and sorry I didn't show up yesterday, following the schedule of the live. Yeah, so I think I should just wait for a while for the others to join. And if this is your first time here, good to have you here, my bestie. To be part of my bestie, please do well to subscribe to the channel, okay? So I can see you more often and you can also see me more often. All right? So I'm just going to wait for the others to join, after which we will kickstart. Hey, Bessie. Thanks for joining my live. Thank you for joining. So, if this is your first time or not, please do well to let me know on the chat box. Let me know where you're joining from, your name, okay? And if you haven't subscribed, please hurry up and subscribe, okay? So we don't miss each other. So good to have you here. Good to have you on the channel. Please subscribe. And if you subscribe, let me know, okay? So I can tell you thank you. Right. So from the thumbnail and the title, I don't know, those of you must have seen is is and her. Hi Swiss, where are you joining from? Streaming from West Africa. Hi Daniel. Let me know where you're joining from as well. Okay, good to have you here. And please do well to subscribe to the channel, okay? So from the thumbnail and the title, today's live is going to be on this review on this movie. Like a movie short series, honestly. So it's actually really, really, really interesting. The first time I saw it, I was like, is it worth watching and all of that? Because I know some of you will be definitely some of you out there that haven't seen it yet might be wondering, is it really worth watching and all of that? So you can take it from me that yes, it's actually interesting. You would enjoy watching it. No lies, no lies. And the trailer though looks like an horror movie, horror series and all, but it's nothing of such. Even though it was giving such in the trailer though, but it's nothing like that, like nothing. It's actually more of a countryside movie. You guys should permit me. I think I'll just call it movie, please, or drama or film, a short series. Like let's stick to short series. Yeah. So I'm going to give a quick overview of what is and has is about. I mean, what to expect when you're watching it. A little short overview, okay? And after which I'm going to share my own review. I'm going to share my own highlights. I'm also going to share my own reaction. Okay. So if you have watched this short series, please let me know in the comment section who you suspected. Sorry. So tell me who you thought was the criminal, who was the villain in the story. Let me know. I better don't lie. I'll definitely let you know mine for sure, for sure. So, in summary, Is and Ours is about this couple. They are caught in this murder case. So they found themselves in this situation where someone was killed. And note, this person that was killed is linked to both of them. So the story is, it has like three sides of the story. So from each side, it might look like is the killer. From our side, it might look like she is the killer. And from we, it might look like they are not the killer or they are the killer, honestly. So when I was watching this, I was just like, what the hell is going on? What's in the hell of brain racking short series am I watching? Because these guys kind of messed with me. I'm not going to lie, they did mess with me as for. Because when I was watching it, I was like, no. I was like, okay, okay, because I had my own person. Honestly, I had my eyes on someone too, to be precise. I was like, it's this people for sure. But they got me at the end. They really got me. So please let me know in the chat box where you are joining from, if you're just joining us now. Okay? So you don't miss out from my hello. And please do well to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet as well. Okay? So I promised I'll give you guys a quick overview, right? Which I did. And let's jump into the actual drama. Okay. So this couple, I would call them, the husband is a detective. So Jack, he goes by the name Jack, detective. So it's like a small city, a small town. Let's just give it like a countryside. So that's where this whole thing happened. Their countryside and all. So the wife, she's a TV reporter, a really popular one, a great one at that. So something happened earlier and she left. She ghosted everyone there. She ghosted her family, she ghosted her husband, she ghosted her job. She like traveled out, no words, no traces, no nothing. So when she came back with the hope that everything would still be the same. You understand? Like when I say everything would still be the same, maybe like a job, for example. So she was hoping she would be coming back to her TV reporting job and all of that. And when she came back, it turns out that her position was already given out to her friend. I would say her friend, but not her best friend. So a high school friend and all. So it's annoying. I mean, yeah, you came back from where you went to and all, and they said, "Oh, you're no longer the best in the market. Someone else have taken your position and all." So that day she came back. Unfortunately, that's the same day this person was killed. You understand? So this person that was killed in our hometown. But our job is not in our hometown, like in the city and all. But her husband resides in the hometown. That's where her family house is and all. So the husband is a detective, you understand? So as a detective, definitely his job is to find out who the murderer is, right? To find out the motive and all of that. But this victim, or rather the killer, did not leave any trace. In summary, she was stabbed 40 times, but there was no trace of how or what she was stabbed with. Do you understand? So it's not like the regular stab where you be like, oh, she was stabbed with a knife, she was stabbed with this, she was stabbed with that. There are no traces. So Octopus only shows that, yeah, she was stabbed 40 times, different place in her body, but there was no real tools identification, like, okay, it was this tools that was used in killing her and all of that. And the victim didn't show any sign of resistance. So it was giving more of she knew her killer. You understand? So it gave up the side of she knew her killer and it's someone she trusted and all. So A quick backstory on the victim. The victim is married. You understand? She's married, and will I say, I'm trying to think of something better to use in describing her. So I would just stick to she's married, and on that fateful night that she was, coming, please. Let me quick that. Put this here. Um, what did you suspect? Okay, so the the night she was killed, you understand, she was cheating on her husband. You understand, and she was killed in the woods. So in summary, she was killed in the forest. You understand. So she was cheating on her husband, and boom, she was killed. She didn't get back home that night. So the person that she was cheating on her husband with happens to be the detective. So this is like a quick stuff of um, after she was done enjoying herself and all of that, she was killed. That was just how it happened. So now the question now is it the detective that actually killed her, or someone else killed her and they're trying to pin it on the detective? Please note that no one is aware that she slept with the detective. You understand? No one has an idea and all of that. This is just on the ground. You know how cheaters do their whole thing. So this is another interesting thing you should work with. The night she was killed was the same night the detective's wife came back. And when she came back, sorry, she saw them. She saw her husband, her supposed husband, cheating on her with this woman. To make it more interesting, this woman, it was a friend. Okay, so I wouldn't say best friend, but a friend cycle, still college and all. You know how it is in the countryside, you understand? Everyone attended the same school and they grew up in that same place up until some of them still reside there, except for some that decided to leave, change their location and all. But in this own case, they stayed in that same city and all. So she saw her husband cheating on her with her best friend. So it's now we have two things to work with. Is it that the detective killed her and now is pretending that he has no idea and all of that? Or the wife saw them and she came back to kill her? You understand? So please note that the husband is not aware that he was caught by his wife. Okay. Note that, and the best friend was also not aware. Okay. So this is it. So now, if news should get out that two of these people are linked to the victim, definitely all of us going to be like, everyone in town will be like, oh, these are the people that killed this lady. But in the actual sense, who actually killed this lady? So for me now, when I was watching this, I'm not going to lie, I suspected the detective. I could like pin everything that it was the detective that killed her. Because even from the flashback and all, I was just wondering, is it that the detective, I just knew the detective had something to hide, but I just couldn't place it and all. And when they also show us the part where the wife saw them, I said, she's the one that killed her best friend, you understand? So now this is how where it gets interesting. When this main the first victim was killed, after for a while they were still like investigating, and they even started investigating the husband. Of course you will investigate the husband because your according to the husband, he said the wife didn't come back home that night. You understand, though their marriage is not great, but he didn't really see the need to like inform the police and all. Not say when they mentioned when he found out through the news that his wife was killed. You understand? So the detective now suspected the husband that he has a strong feeling that the husband knew she was cheating on him and he just couldn't take it. So he had to find a way to kill her on that fateful night. You understand? And he pretended that he never did any of those. Like he had no hand in it. So I myself, I think I also suspected the husband too. Because I was like, this man might be just what if the man that's her husband caught her and he killed her. You understand? So if you are enjoying the story, please let me know in the chat box. And if you are definitely going to watch it, please let me know in the chat box as well. Please, for those of you who haven't subscribed, please subscribe, okay? Support the channel, please. Thank you for subscribing. So back to it. So another thing again is like I said, I was suspecting the husband. So while they were still investigating who the killer is, that is who the murderer is and all, they were still doing some link. Then they caught someone. So though they didn't suspect she's the one that had an hand in killing the lady, but she's friends with this person that died, you understand? So they like, okay, she must have more information on her. So unfortunately, that person also died. So let me put it this way. Um, the detective wife called Anna, a little backstory. She went to this all girls high school. You understand? So in that school, she made friends with four ladies. So we're going to call them, I can't really remember their name until I check. I think I'll just have to check to be sure. So just to keep it going. So you guys should give me 1 second. I can only remember Anna's name. I mean, since she's like she's the main character, and I'm still trying to remember Jack's sister. Okay, I think I got it. So we're going to name them, okay? So we have Anna, okay, which is the detective wife, you understand, the TV reporter. Then we have Zoe. Zoe is um Zoe is also Jack's sister. I would say younger sister also. Zoe is Jack's sister. So then we also have Isabella. Sorry, I said Isabella. I meant to say Rachel. So we also have Rachel. So Rachel is also friends with Anna. So note Rachel is the one that took Anna's job as at the time she was not around. So that's Rachel. Then we also have Ellen. Yeah, Ellen was the person I was trying to call. Then we also have Ellen, and we also have Catherine. So I think that's it. Catherine, yeah. So while they were still trying to find the person, no, the person that died is called Rachel. So Rachel, sorry, did I say Rachel? Oh my God. I meant to say, see, I forgot, I couldn't get hold of the person's name. This is so sad. So I think we'll stick to victim, right? We just get to give her a name or whatever. So we're going to call her Leah. So Leah is the person that died, that was killed, the main person that started the whole drama and all. So Leah is the main person. Okay. So while they were still trying to find the killer, the person that killed Leah, using sorry. So while they were trying to find the person that killed Leah using Ellen was the next person and she was killed. So now we have Leah down, we have Ellen down. So Ellen was killed, and while we're still trying to find who killed Ellen, then it was Zoe. Zoe also died. So Zoe died. So right now, I was seriously thinking that it was Anna that was behind all of this. So as at the time they killed, as at the time Ellen died, I'm not going to lie, guys. I could bet that it was Anna. I started suspecting that it's definitely Anna that killed Ellen because, according to her, she said she's the first person that got there, and according to her story, she said when she got there, she saw her dead, and instead of her calling the 911 immediately, she decided to call team reporters to get news, like fresh news and all. So me, I just feel like she killed Anna. Sorry, she killed Ellen. She killed Leah. After she found out that Leah was the one responsible, or rather, Leah was the one that has been cheating, or that was cheating with her. What was that? Oops, that's crazy. My lights. So, because even from the way she threatened Zoe, that's the detective sister, was like, is she really the one? Is she really the one? Is she really the one? I'm not even going to lie, I suspected it was Anna. Up until Rachel. When I say Rachel, that's the lady that took her position, right? So up until Rachel showed up, and I'm like, okay, based on the backstory, based on what happened earlier when they were in high school, it's definitely um Rachel. Or should I even say Catherine? Hi Maurice. Thanks for joining. Long time no see. How are you? Today you came late. You came really, really late. How was your day, by the way? So I suspected that it was Rachel, based on this backstory that she's the one responsible for killing her sister and now pretending to be the sister and all of that nonsense. Do you understand? I still didn't suspect Anna, but at some point I was like, okay, maybe Anna killed Leah, but Rachel is the one that is responsible for Ellen's death and Zoe and all. Do you understand? I would never have guessed that it was none of them. Guys, when I say none of them, oh, just here at work. Okay. How is it going over there? How is it going? Hope it's not that stressful though. So honestly, I was surprised. I was really, really surprised. So in summary, this short series just messes with your head. You'll be thinking it was this person, this person, this person. And you will never get to suspect who was the person responsible for all of those people's deaths. You would never. One, you never get to suspect. Secondly, you will never also get to suspect the reason behind all of those deaths. So I don't know if I should share what happened or I should just go ahead and share it. You know what? Let me just tell you the main person that was responsible. It turns out that it was Anna's mom. She was the one responsible for the death of That's so interesting. Thank you. Thanks for your feedback or for your compliments. I appreciate. That's nice. Good to hear everything is going fine. Well, over here, fine and great. Just pushing little by little. So the mom was the one responsible for Leah's death and how she killed Leah. Of course, no one could find out if she did not tell you. So, and how Anna even got to find out that she was the one responsible was through a letter. So she shared a letter with her that she's the one that killed all the ladies that messed with her when she was in high school. So this is what happened when she was in high school. During her, I think 18th birthday, I hope I'm not mixing the figures, either 18th birthday or 16th. I think 18th birthday. So Anna threw a party, just a little, not really big party and all, just a little girly, like she and her friends, she supposed they should hang out and all of that, thinking that is how it's going to be. Unfortunately, guys, those friends planned um planned, or rather planned with some guys to rape her. You can imagine how crazy. And the main person that lead that operation was Leah. So Leah went as far as paying two guys. Oh no, not two guys, three guys. Paying three guys, sent her pictures to them, gave them money and all of that, and also invited them over to where they are partying and all, and told them they should rape these two girls. So the plan was to rape. The plan was to. Oh, I keep saying rape. I hope I don't get cancelled. The plan was to AS, Anna, and Rachel. I won't say Rachel. I will say Catherine, because Catherine was the main person. It was Rachel that was her sister, right? So after everything, Catherine kind of like changed and started taking her sister's identity and all of that. So that was the plan. So when the guys wanted starting with Catherine, which is Rachel, Anna came in to rescue her. And instead of the person that they were trying to save should also come in and save her, she ran away, leaving just she, Anna, with the three guys, and leaving the three friends, that is Rachel, sorry, yeah, not Rachel, sorry, leaving Ellen, Lisa, and Rachel there to watch. So that is how messy it was. Thank God for video recording and all. Like Anna was the one, or rather, yeah, Anna was the one recording all event because it's her birthday and all, right. So she recorded all of those things, and being a news reporter and all, you know how you get to save tips and all. So the day, that period where she ghosted everyone because she lost her baby due to an accident. So she ghosted everyone. She just felt like they were the one responsible. Oh, my light is really messing with me. Thinking she was the one, they were the one responsible for losing her baby and all. So she just ghosted and everything. So the mom, uh, just to keep her going that her daughter is still there, alive and well. She was watching all of those tapes. She has always been like starting a news joining for a long time, like a news reporter now. So she stumbled on that particular tape where all of this acting happened. And of course, even you watching it, you feel so sad and helpless. Really, really sad. It's actually a movie. Sorry, it's a short series called Is and Has. Is and Has. So it's actually really interesting, and it's on Netflix. So you can give it a try. You would enjoy it at the end. So when she when she found out these ladies were the one responsible for messing her daughter's life, she took it upon herself that she was going to deal with them individually, which she did. Guys, she did it no trace. When I say no trace, like the only way they'll get to find out she's the one is if she gets to old, if someone stumble on that later. And if no one stumbles on it, no one gets to find out. Because even if Anna should go and report her, which I know she wouldn't, if she should, it would be very hard for her to prove that it was her mom that killed these people. Because the lady left no trace at all, no trace. So for me, I was so surprised. I'm not going to, I was so surprised. When I found out that it was this woman, I said, what? So you mean she was the one running all of this? Are you serious? I was also happy. I'm not going to lie. I was also very happy because I don't think that's something anyone might be able to live with. Finding out that, it's a different thing if you were AS from this than someone planning it for you. And it's a different thing if someone that doesn't like you plan this than someone that you believe likes you and all plan it. When they plan it, they now sit down there and still watch it happen live. That is how crazy. How crazy. So I really don't feel sorry for any of them. I would say except the detective sister, because she felt that she was going to be the next person. And two things, she was just feeling that remorse of she would be killed. I don't think she was feeling remorse that she would, like, she was going to, like, she's caught, something like that. Anyway, you guys should let me know what you think. Do you feel remorse finding out that this is what this ladies did? And do you think that Anna should have reported her mom to the police? Personally, I wouldn't report, no. Like, why should I report? I'm the victim. So that's it for is and has. Sorry, I was just going on and off on this review. I'm working more on my review telling. So if I'm to rate it, I think I'll give it a 7. I will give it a 7. The reason why I'm not giving it a 10 is because of the X scene. The X scenes were I won't say too much, but I believe with this kind of beautiful story, they would have told that story without having to show us all of those nonsense. Like, if none of those nonsense were there, this story would have sell out really well. And it being there, not just if it was like a one time, that would have been great and all. So because of the X scene, I'm going to give it a 7/10. But the storyline is a 10 for me. But the actual scene, that's just it. And for the actors, yeah, including the actors, I think I'll still leave it at a 7, because guys, you'd also have to be patient to watch that, honestly. Because at some point, I was just like, okay, this is how it's going to end. You understand? But finding out how it ended, I'm happy. So that's why I'm giving it a 7/10. So this is where I'm going to stop on my live on is and has. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. So let me know on the chat box if there is any Netflix drama or Netflix shorts, movie, series, and all of that you like me to watch, especially the one that is trending, and you want to check it out if it's interesting or not, if it's worth watching with your time. Thank you. Thank you. Like, it's safe to say I wasn't just talking to myself. Thank you, Maurice. Thank you very much. I appreciate your feedback. Thank you for the compliments as well. So I think I would have to end this live now, but I will still be coming back. Let's say in the next 10 to 15 minutes. Okay. So if you haven't subscribed, please do well to subscribe so I get to see you in the next live. Okay. So once again, thanks for watching, and please do well to support the channel. Okay. Share the live, rewatch it again. It's interesting. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.